The owl, and I'm here to tell you about a dirty word. Please don't throw it in the water. Give a hoot. Don't pollute.
In the city or in the woods, help keep America
He was a big cusser.
Yeah. He was, and sometimes that's the message that hits hardest.
Yeah.
You know, you want to deliver your message, choose your words. Right.
Oh, good for him.
Nice.
Alrighty, in at number 9, let's take a look and see what we have. Well, here's one of the great movie speeches of all time from Glengarry Glen Ross, a film about sleazy salesmen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down. Coffee's for closers only. You think I'm with you? Because we're adding a little something to this month's sales contest. As you all know, first prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Anybody want to see second prize? Second prize is a set of steak knives. Third prize is you're fired. You get the picture? You laughing now? You got leads. Mitch and Murray paid good money. Get their names to sell them. You can't close the leads you're given. You can't close. You are it. Hit the bricks, pal, and beat it, because you are going out. A, B, C. A, always B, B, C, closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.
So good.
Wow.
Hey, there's a revival of that?
Yeah, so there's a revival
Broadway,
of the play running on Broadway. Kieran Culkin, Bill Burr, Bob Odenkirk, just some of the big names in the cast. Audiences are finding a problem. This iconic speech is not included.
What?
Mammoth's play won a Pulitzer in 1984, and when he adapted it for the 1992 movie, he added this speech for Alec Baldwin's character. Wasn't in the original play. It's not in the revival. We just checked on ticket prices. A ticket for tonight will cost between $270 and $544. That's not on the aftermarket website.
Are the tickets made of gold?
Yeah, I mean, jeez. I mean, it's a play. There's no car chase. There's
pyrotechnics.
Come on.
Dinner or anything along
Okay.
that?
Yeah.
Wow.
What about the place that at the dinner? They serve you the dinner right there.
Like a big turkey leg.
It's
Like
no
mid-
Tony and Tina's wedding, I'll tell you that much.
That's right.
That was a performance.
Yeah, it was.
Drama.
Number 8, one of the biggest collapses in sports history, a flashback to the Masters in 1996 when Greg Norman started the final day at Augusta with a 6-stroke lead, which would normally mean he's going to win the whole tournament. But
Oh, boy.
Oh, there it is, Kenny.
That's what you have to guard against. That is, you just can't do that.
Oh, boy.
Norman came out and shot a 78 in the final round. He had 4 bogeys and 5 double bogeys. And that tournament marked the 7th time in 8 major championships that he failed to hold a final round lead. The guy who beat him, Nick Faldo, embraced Norman after completing his round and told Norman, "I don't know what to say to you. I just want to give you a hug."
That's brutal. All right, number 7, researchers say they've come up with a way to make a better cup of coffee. It involves using the pour-over method. That's when you pour boiling water over grounds in a filter positioned over the cup. They say that the trick to a perfect cup is making sure to pour the water slowly and steadily from the right height. Researchers recommend using a gooseneck kettle while increasing the pour to about 11 inches. They claim this method creates an avalanche of flavor in each cup and also takes 3 times as long. And who has the time?
Yeah.
Nerd alert!
All right, number 6, Arklow, Ireland has its first wastewater treatment plant.
All right.
Yeah. It's not only functional, it also happens to be an architectural marvel. The lead architect says his inspiration was the Sydney Opera House. He thinks it could become an equally
Wait, that's not it? That's not the
famous
Sydney Opera House?
waterfront building. Someday he used, anyhow, he used paper, thin windows to give the impression of a luxury ocean liner in a green hue that's reminiscent of the sea thistle.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not an easy one. The color is also an homage to the town's local sports team. The Guardian called it a cathedral of crap. Says it might be the most beautiful sewage treatment plant ever. It is beautiful.
Beautiful.
All right, number 5, a lesson about the Commonwealth of Virginia has been banned for some students in a school district in Texas, and along with it, Virginia's state flag. A town 30 minutes outside Houston removed a section about Virginia from its online learning platform used by 3rd to 5th graders last fall. The reason is the bare breast of Virginia's flag. There it is.
Boy. Oh, my goodness.
The school district recently adopted a ban on any visual depictions or illustrations of frontal nudity in elementary school library material. The flag depicts the warrior Virtus standing over a defeated tyrant, along with the state's motto, Sic Semper Tyrannis, which means thus always to tyrants. Can't have kids saying that. We'll put it on TV instead.
Can't you just adjust the toga a bit? I mean, really, after all these years, you can't. Yeah, well.
Number 4, it turns out women are 73% more likely to be injured seriously in a head-on car crash compared to men. And some experts say that's because cars are not designed to be safe for the ladies. When it comes to safety tests, the standard female dummy in use these days was first created in the 70s. And anatomically, it's not a good representation of today's average female in terms of height, weight, and body type. Now there's a growing push for Congress to force the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration to update its regulations and use more updated dummies.
Oof. All right, number 3, everyone says dolphins are so smart, and maybe now we'll believe it. They figured out a way to get high. They pass around a puffer fish. The BBC got underwater footage of young dolphins sucking the nerve toxins from puffer fish and passing it around. After that, the dolphins started acting weird, going to the surface of the water as if they were fascinated by their own reflections. A lot of that nerve toxin can kill them, but a little has a narcotic effect. The BBC got the footage by hiding the camera, I should say, in a model of a dolphin and spending about 3,000 hours at sea with the dolphins. They were able to see how the dolphins act with no one around.
Like you can't be getting high with your parents around or
bunch of dope smokers. There we go.
All right, number 2, Japan has beaten America in the race to create a chair that's also a helmet. This thing is called Momoru. Many offices in Japan store helmets in case of a natural disaster. That takes up tons of cabinet space. But this is the solution. The helmet doubles as a back to a chair. It also looks like you could use it as a toilet, but that's a different thing there.
Look at that.
Don't you just have a hook where you hang the helmet under the chair? It has to be connected to the... No.
All right, number 1, Dean had a good list last week. Actors who have played dual roles in the same movie or TV show. So many people reached out with their own, like Peter Sellers in Dr. Strangelove, Elvis in Kissing Cousins, or Michael Keaton in Multiplicity. But what about this one? The great Ann B. Davis plays Alice on the Brady Bunch, and in one episode she had an identical cousin, Emma, who was a retired Master Sergeant in the Women's Army Corps.
I forgot about this.
Oh, there she is now. Hey, hi, Emma. Hi there, Alice. My, it's good to see you. You too. Emma, meet Mr. and Mrs. Brady.
Hello, Emma.
Hi, it's nice to have you with us.
We hope you'll be comfortable.
Thank you. I just hope that I'm able to make you people comfortable. There are 6 more Bradys to meet when they get home from school. Good. The more there are, the better I like it.
Oh, boy.
Halt! About face! Forward march and close the door. Hut, do, hut, 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 hut. Move along. Hut, 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 do, hut, do, hut, do.
Boy, this shows her range, right? As a
question of
thespian.
control.
Hut 2.
happening?
I don't know. There it is again.
Up and at him, men.
Up and at who?
Move it out of the sack. Hut-two, hut-two.
But it's barely light outside.
Right. Rise with the sun, get your day's work done.
We don't work, we go to school.
Makes no difference. Good habits start early in life.
Wait, are we going to watch the whole episode?
Just start so early in the
Alice,
morning.
Alice was in her 40s.
No.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Well, when it started, that was like 68. So this is like 70.
He's not
So
50 here.
She's got to be late 40s here.
But still, I mean,
know,
you know,
right?
hair dye is a wonderful thing. You
I
don't, have to,
know.
you don't have to go out like that, Alice.
Listen, you're washing dishes for 6 kids. That's going to age you a little bit.
Well, it's 9 and 9.